showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we've really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So LSU's offense makes the run to the field for their first possession. Of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates for obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. He's got room to run. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's locked. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the +43.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
He's running out of time here. He lets it go on the move. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offense
finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Might have to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better than being on the road to get a tip pass and it falls your way. This offense now has to use this as maybe some momentum to get this crowd out of the game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from 3. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Fielder, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Longhorns will have first and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. After a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff to the back. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver's got it. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. He's looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. One team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. When the punt heads out of bounds, they'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. It's a strong stiff arm. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And it's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Let's go! Let's go!
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Fights through the tackle. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can you make something happen? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a point. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. A big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Grab made by the tight end.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it to the left. Has the first down and more. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Set up now for the extra point try. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Gain of 13. First down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
He came on an escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Wide open downfield.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. QB keeps it himself. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
But another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Catch made in space. Look out.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And they're trying to punch it in here.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, LSU, Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. The offense starts with a short field.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. The coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good